Today we're going to be going over an interesting article I found on ZOM. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get started with the video, we did just launch our YouTube channel memberships. So if you want to join our channel membership where we talk about our favorite stocks in there because we no longer have a Discord, among other things as well, other benefits that you get, then you can join right now. If you're on desktop, just press join. You'll get to see all of the benefits you get from it, and you can join and help support our movement. It's basically just there to help support us and learn some more information about stocks. So if you guys find that interesting, then definitely join down below. It really helps support us. But if you guys don't want to do that, then just leaving a like, subscribe, and comment on the video is really going to help us out. So thank you guys all for supporting us. And if you have not made an account with WeBull yet, you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850 if you just click the first link down below and get signed up. Without any further ado, let's get into today's stock, ZOM or Zomedica. So we obviously talk about Zomedica a lot on this channel, and for good reason. There's a lot of people interested in this stock and they have a lot of interesting stuff coming up with it. So that's why we've been talking about ZOM a lot, but I am here with another article for you guys today that I found interesting and says that ZOM could probably even triple within the next couple of years. So let's get into that. So the article I found is on investorplace.com, which is a very good place to look up articles and just learn more about the stocks that you're investing in. But they titled their article, Zomedica could tap into potential $5.38 billion vet diagnostics market. Even after the recent gains, Zomedica could see higher highs with Truforma. And if you guys didn't know, Truforma is actually their only product that they have on the market, and they recently sold their first product about a week or two ago. And I made a video on that, so if you guys want to watch that, then hopefully it's in a card right now if I remember to do that. But yeah, so I talked all about their first sale of their first product, and yes, they did just have their first revenue of the company. Before this, they were basically propped up by going public. But Mr. Ian Cooper from investorplace.com went on to say, the last time that I weighed in on Zomedica, I said, while there are plenty of reasons to be bullish on ZOM stock long term, there's also reason for near-term caution. That was on February 24th as ZOM stock traded at a high of $2.19 and is now at $1.58. And that is kind of the same sentiment I have. I feel like now that the first sale of Truforma has passed, a lot of people were seeing that as a catalyst, and I never really saw that as a huge catalyst, as just because a company gets a sale of their product does not mean that they are going to, all of a sudden go up a lot in price. Because we need to see the numbers on how profitable they are after they start seeing some revenue. And this is a good long-term play because now they're going to be starting to sell their Truforma. And I like the stock long-term rather than short-term, just like this article states. It then goes on to quote, pet owners are spending billions on premium quality food, state-of-the-art healthcare, insurance policies, luxury services, and more. It's causing a new pet care economy to emerge that could reach $203 billion by 2025, noted Michael L. Sapir, CEO of ProShare Advisors LLC, in a company release. So basically, yeah, I agree. A lot of people are starting to, spend more money on pets. It's seen more as a luxury at this point in time, and a lot of people want to get the best care for their pets, and that's where Truforma comes in. Truforma is kind of a luxury for a lot of veterinarians. So if you don't want the best care for your pet, you're probably not going to be going with Truforma. But people are becoming more bougie with their pets and want them to live longer. So Truforma is going to be in a good market going forward as people continue to want better care for their animals. Now here's why I am making this video today, is this section right here. It says the animal diagnostics market could be worth up to $5.38 billion. We already know millions of people treat their pets like their own flesh and blood. Folks are spending gobs of money on top-of-the-line toys, food, clothing, healthcare. In 2019, they spent nearly $500 million on Halloween costumes, if you can believe that. I don't. So it comes to no shock that veterinarian diagnostics market could reach $5.38 billion by 2027, according to meticulous research. After all, for many of us, we hear one little yelp and we're banging at the vet's door for help. And I would definitely have to agree with that. Right now, ZOM's market cap is about 1.3 billion. So this serves as more than 3 times upside for the stock, and that's, you know, if they only get to 5.38 billion. This whole market could even increase as people become more bougie with their animals. But even if it just gets to the $5.38 billion market cap, then we could see a ZOM stock triple. And I know a lot of you might be thinking, oh, that only means that ZOM will be around $5 to $6 in the future. But isn't that what we are looking for with this stock? We're not looking for 10x returns on ZOM. I don't think 10x returns on ZOM is very practical. I think 2 to 3x returns on ZOM is a lot more practical, in my opinion. A lot of people might be more bullish, but if the diagnostics market is 5.38 billion, which I think is a conservative estimate, I think that's very possible that ZOM could reach that. So that serves as 3x upside by 2027. Now, I think that they could reach that maybe a little bit closer to maybe 2024, 2025. But if you're looking for 200 to 300% returns in the next 2 to 3 years, in my opinion, I think ZOM is definitely a stock that can do that. But now let's get into some technical analysis. So ZOM was trading up to $2.70 at one point, and obviously that is too much. That is way overvalued for ZOM. I think where ZOM is sitting about right now is fair value, and I think it presents a great upside for investors going into the future. So obviously in the pre-market it's been doing a lot better. It was down 8% today, but is now up about 3% in the after hours. So that's perfect to see. And we have started an upward trend on the MACD, and that is only trending more upwards after hours. Obviously this doesn't take into account after hours, but I think that we are going to find support here at about $1.43. So if this thing drops below $1.43 in the coming days, I would stay away from ZOM stock for now and see how much further this thing can tumble. But if this thing can reach back up to the $1.60 levels, that is where I'll become bullish again in the short term. Long term, I'm looking at a $5 to $6, price target in the very long term. We're really not supposed to talk about price targets, but I could see a 2 to 3x potential with this stock in the long term. Short term, let's make sure that this thing doesn't drop below $1.43, and if it does go above about $1.60, then we'll probably start our trend back up. A lot of people are excited about ZOM stock, and understandably. They just dropped their newest product, and their only product at the moment, and they have another product in the works. So we'll continue to cover ZOM as things go on and more products come out and revenue actually starts to hit, so we can see how revenue and their gross profit margins are doing once we have some more time. But yeah, that's going to be it for my technical analysis. As for my overall thoughts of Zomedica, I really like Zomedica in the long term, as I said. In the short term, honestly, it does present a good buying opportunity at about the levels they're at now. I don't think they drop, below $1.43. If they do, they could return to the $1.20 area, but I don't see there being any danger of ZOM dropping below $1 anytime soon. But I can see the 2 to 3x potential in the next 2 to 3 years. So if that's something you're looking for, could be a stock that you could be interested in. But I want to remind you guys that I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. If you do want financial advice, make sure you seek it out from a professional financial advisor, not some random guy you met on the internet 5 minutes ago. But if you do want to invest in Zomedica and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, what are you doing? You got to get in the pre-market and after hours with us. All you got to do is make an account, deposit $100, and you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. And now for comment of the day. Y'all comment and I'll pick one of your comments for comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is going to be going to multiple people because I need to bring this up. So recently we've been getting a lot of scammers in our comments. And people like Ruby Lonnie. Basically, if you see a timestamp and then some random link below the timestamp, do not click on the links below the timestamps, as that could go really bad for you and put viruses in your computer, or they might try to scam you. So just make sure that you're not clicking on any links that look like these 3 people. Just want to put that out. And also you have people like this, Gangrene Productions, that are trying to also scam you. So do not call them whatsoever. Just make sure that you don't call these people. But yeah, so that's the comment of the day for today, guys. Sorry that I couldn't pick someone real because I just had to address it. But that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm and it shows we're doing something right here. But my name is Zach, and I'll see you in the next video.